This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Well, fans on both sides have not forgotten Alabama's beatdown the last time they played. All the emotion, the intensity at Tiger Stadium, and Kalen McCoy, his first taste of the rivalry, had the Tide ready, and they pounded LSU.
When I think back to this game, and we were so excited to call this one, I just think of how Alabama's offense handled this environment. Jalen Milroe, one week he looks great. The next week, it's just not quite there in the passing game. But this game was all about his legs. The best athlete on the field by far. How will Bama do without that explosive playmaker at quarterback this year?
To throw, it's Simpson. Snags a good throw. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Puck over the middle. It's Porton. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Over the middle, it's Porton. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Porton. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Physical run earns the first down. And you set it down after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So LSU's offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. A dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Becoming a solid drive. They got a 1st down right at the 49. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And that one's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He has first down yardage at the 46. Through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run game.
He's in the clear. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a
fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Punt is away, but it's not very good. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, they have to convert here on third down and 8. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Grab behind the line. It's Horton. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Contact as he let the ball go. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they hand it off to the back. Powering through. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back. It's Simpson looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris Walton had 3 ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Gets the first and still running. Timeout is called. It took strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the run moves the ball up to the 33. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. What a catch! And the game just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. On the move now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down here for this offense.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Breaks free with room to run. Now here he goes. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Still looking for their first points of the game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama. Well, the energy really building now, Crooked. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on.
Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent.
And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. The defense showing blitz here. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
Will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the drive stalls, the punt team on the field. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions and find that open man.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down in multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Here's another interception. Losing track. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.